Yo, what's going on, people? King Rich is back again with another video. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of the more important videos, pieces of education for you guys out there. I'm going to react to a video from a YouTuber by the name of General Zay, right? And he's an excellent YouTuber. He's a young guy who has a lot of wisdom far beyond his years. I'm going to show you his YouTube channel right here. General Zay, right? And basically he's a former boxer, and he's turned into a content creation. And yeah, bro, like, this guy is one of the smartest guys I've heard for a long time, and he actually has a lot of the same kind of talking points or ideologies when it comes to the whole hood culture, street culture, you know, the rap music, etc. I'm always somebody who has said that a lot of the ideas that come out of the hood, especially pertaining to black people, is very dangerous. A lot of times in the black community, we look at rappers and criminals as somewhat heroes. We romanticize them when really and truly these are the degenerates, right? And a lot of times these people are actually meant to be ostracized. They're meant to be outcasted. Yeah, because they are very dysfunctional, and a lot of times they are a bad influence, especially on the youth, especially on the young male youth, right? So we are going to take a look at a couple videos that he did. He's done a series of videos talking about the survival mentality of street people. I'm sure some of you have seen these videos already, but we are going to react to him together because I think that this is excellent education, especially for any of you young guys who buy into the keeping it real and I'm from the hood and I'm from this and I went to jail and all of this gang culture. This is actually very good education. And yeah, let's get into it. And please make sure you all like the video. Don't forget to do that. Hype the video, share the videos, all that good stuff. And make sure you go subscribe to General Zay's YouTube channel. Anyway, let's go.
Street people aren't genuine at all. They grew up in a survival-based environment, so they don't want to make connections for real. They just want to see what they can get out of people. People raised on love will do anything for you. But people raised on survival will do anything to you. They watch body language, mannerisms, just to see if you soft or you an easy lick. Today, we're going to look at some of the 48 laws of power that street people are masters of.
Do you know what's so funny is that, like, he's using the example of you know, black hood movies and stuff like that, and a lot of times we watch those movies and we just watch it for entertainment, but we don't take the life lessons that are actually being shown in our faces. So I think this is really smart of him to do that. But anyway,
Law 10. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky.
Be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
I'm out, Rico. You understand what I'm saying? Look at me. I've been shot in the head, baby.
Rico's speech shows that he lacks sympathy for the weak. In his mind, Rico thinks that Ace dwelling on getting shot is pointless because in the streets, weakness equals death. He even set up his day one, which leads me to Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Mitch and Ace helped Rico become a millionaire from selling work, but Rico sees them as obstacles. Remember, they won't help you if you look like competition. He clapped Mitch and tried to manipulate Ace by pretending to be concerned.
So what happened in your face? This shit. Fucking with this wild ass bitch last night. Nah, I play B.
It's like that one kid who stole your phone and helped you look for it. Rico doesn't commit to anyone except himself.
Think about this, yeah. Whenever you hear rap songs, hip hop, and most of these rappers, they're just hyper materialistic. They talk about making money. They don't talk about anything to do with community or helping anybody else. All they're there to do is brag about what they've got and how they've got so much more than you do. Right? It's all about stunting on the next man because they only think about themselves. Right? They've got a very evil mentality. And unfortunately, these kind of people are looked up to as role models. They're so cool. They're made to be popular. Everybody memorizes their lyrics in rap songs. And really, these are the worst people of all. These are the most terrible people of all. Big up to Daniel for the super chat. He said the streets will lead you to two places: behind bars or in the ground. And yeah, that's the facts. But unfortunately, a lot of people still like to support and pedestalize these kind of characters. So let's carry on.
Rico envied Mitch, and when people envy you, they'll work against you insidiously, which means in the most evil way. They'll put obstacles in your way and make sure it can't be tracked back to them. It's hard to defend against an attack like that, but the only way is to keep your circle small. As a man, you should only have one person in your circle, not a bunch of clowns. Be careful with the envious. They're so indirect. They'll find a bunch of ways to undermine you. Once envy reveals itself for what it is, cut all ties. Use that block button. It's there for a reason. Don't give people access to your energy. Law number 4. Always say less than necessary.
Looking, baby, because I need your help, baby. I need you to help me sell these 14 keys so I can get this ransom money for Sonny, man.
You got 14 bricks right there?
Yeah.
Put you up, eh?
Yeah, man, but look, B. Once we get my little brother back, man, we right the fuck back on, baby. We right the fuck back on once I get Sonny. It's gonna be business.
Stop oversharing. Mitch made the fatal mistake of oversharing in that hallway.
This is a mistake that I've made in my life, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, you've made this same mistake. Keep your mouth shut. Stop telling everybody everything. Stop broadcasting your wins and your losses. Stop telling everybody how you feel. Like, bro, it's protection. Keep your mouth shut. All right? You don't know who your friends are. You don't know who's for you. You don't know who's against you. A lot of people are around you in this life and they don't like you. A lot of people watch my YouTube channel consistently and they don't like me. I know that. That's why most of you lot never like the videos. Do you see? A lot of you lot, you have hate watchers as well, just like I do. People that watch your social media, they'll never like your stuff. People that you know personally, friends and family, who they will not support you. You get more support from strangers than you do from your own friends and family. And you think that they're really for you. You really got to really keep your eyes open, man, and start to analyze people and how much support and how much positivity they bring to your life. Be very, very careful.
Stop telling people everything. Tell people which foot hurts, and you'll see the one they accidentally step on. Privacy is power. People can't destroy what they don't know. A sweet fruit left exposed invites flies. When a monitoring spirit don't know what you got going on, they don't know what to attack. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Absolutely. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Because you're not really meant to be speaking, telling everybody your blessings, telling everybody your secrets, your information. That's why it's like, I always get certain people trying to speculate personal information about me, or they're trying to find out stuff, and I just don't give them the answers they want, or I give them misdirection, because I know that people are wicked in this world, bro. My mum taught me that from young. My mum taught me that from young, and it wasn't until I faced a lot of backstabbing and a lot of evil things from people I thought that were for me. That's when I realized, bro, keep your mouth shut. You gotta wonder, you gotta ask the question. Sometimes people ask you questions and you gotta think, what is this information gonna do for them? Why do they want this information from you? What are they going to do with this information? Why is it so important that they know everything? Because remember, you don't know who's for you and who's against you. Some people are really good actors and actresses. And all it takes is them for them to get upset with you, and then they're going to broadcast your whole life story, all your business. That's why I don't tell anybody everything. I never tell anybody in particular everything. I'm sorry. That's just how it is, to protect myself. And you lot should have that same mentality. That's why when people ask me too many personal questions, you know, I just I'm sorry, I'll just give them misdirection. I'll tell them some other crap, or I'll just won't answer. And it's as simple as that. Because why are they digging? Why are they digging? Why do they want to know so bad? Like, what is it going to do? Especially people on the internet. Random strangers want to know everything about you. Bruh, you don't know who's for you. You don't know who's against you. Simple as that. Let's carry on.
Shut up. Stop oversharing. Street people are masters at these laws. There's no honor among thieves. A street person will snake you without even thinking twice. By the time this video is over, no one will be able to manipulate you again. Whether that's in the street, in the corporate world, a female, you will have godly discernment. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Marlo offers the boys cash, but Mike turns it down. Understanding the unspoken cost of accepting free help. By rejecting Marlo's money, Mike maintains his independence, which also ties into Law 19. Keep your independence and never be dependent on no one.
Facts. Never take money from people. Never take a free lunch from people, bro, because then you're indebted to them. Whether you think you are or you don't think you are, they're going to believe you're indebted to them. They did you a favor. Now you owe them. Now they're going to come back and they're going to want to recoup. Bro, be careful out there, bro. Some people, they're very conniving, devious, crafty. They'll come in and act like they're your friend or they're a girl that likes you. They want to be nice, you know, all these kind of things. But really and truly, they have a strategy. They have a plan for you. Oh yeah, take this. You can have this. Oh yeah, let me help you out. Let me do a favor for you. The next thing, they're going to want you to do a favor for them, bro. Like, and you took the money. You took the free lunch. Be careful out there. And yes, what he said is so true. Keep your independence. I did a podcast show with Pearl, Just Pearly Things. And guess what? She came out and said a lot of crazy things about black people. And guess what? I got a lot of backlash for that. Because I was doing my show in her studio. A lot of people came out and they were saying all these mad things that they believe is going on, in not knowing it's true, but they were saying all these things. Keep your independence. Now, when I look in hindsight, bro, maybe I should have just carried on doing what I was doing independently. Maybe I wouldn't have reached 100K at the same time, but who knows, bro? But I know I wouldn't have faced that backlash for what somebody else said. It's real like that, bro. Keep your independence. Yeah, most of the time when you're doing all this kind of social media stuff, if you are in this or you're doing your own business or something, a lot of time you should just stick to your own, stay on your own, be independent, bro. Anyway.
That gives them power over you. You don't want nobody having power over you. This move demonstrates Mike's awareness that nothing is truly free and favors come with strings attached. By not accepting the handout, Mike signals that he cannot be bought. You don't ever want to owe anyone. Did you really think that just because somebody's kind to you, that they were your friend? That just because she let you crack all the time, she suck you up crazy, you could trust her now? This is a manipulation tactic called love bombing. They act nice to you just so they gain your trust. Now you're craving their validation, which makes them have control over you. If it's a female and you fall for the trap, now she has control over you. Now she can lie to you, cheat on you, all in your face. Now that she has the power over you. She's the only one who ever treated you nicely your whole life. So now you're dependent on her. Because, you know, as guys, we never get no hugs or no love. So any small act of kindness is going to sweep us off our feet. But
that's why a lot of guys get got as well. That's why a lot of guys end up in situations where they get heartbroken and stuff like that. Because, you know, some girls come along and now she's treating you a little bit nice. You know, you're sleeping with her, blah, blah, blah. And you think that she's your best friend. She's your soulmate. Bro, always think with your head. This head, not the small head, the big head. Always think with logic. Don't let your emotions get carried away. Because, again, you don't know who's for you and you don't know who's against you, bruh. The only way you get to know somebody is through time. And when you give people enough time, they will reveal who they are. Their true colors will be revealed.
Don't be fooled. If you could be fooled, you could be. Now, if it's a street dude, they'll do a favor for you that you never asked for. If you accept it, now they got control over you. Now they asking you to do favors for them. And if you don't, they'll count that favor they did for you, manipulating you into thinking that you're a bad person. But understand that a favor is something you ask for, not something you expect. And loyalty isn't blind obedience. If it were, it wouldn't be loyalty. It would be servitude. If a favor comes with a debt, it was never a favor. It was a transaction. You don't owe anybody. Don't help nobody in survival mode. They'll never be grateful. They'll only feel entitled.
That's so true. I have a personal story. I had a friend of mine, and this is when I was in America. I had a friend of mine, right? And like we used to always hang out, blah blah blah. Now this guy, he used to sell pot, right? And this is when we was in college, right? He used to sell pot. Basically, cut the long story short, he got caught. Police come, raided his room, took all the product, took everything. Yeah, all his money, everything, right? Because he was selling a lot of pot, right? And basically, he was so fucked up that like he was trying to sell me his Bathing Apes jacket. He was just trying to sell his shoes, everything, because he had no money, bro. Like, and now bearing in mind, he's a street dude. Like, he was a street dude, like whatever, street guy. Obviously he's a dealer. Cut long story short, I felt bad because like this is a guy I always was hanging out with. You know, I'll be riding around with him. While he's doing whatever. You know, he was my boy. So I thought, you know what, boom, I'm gonna loan you some money so you can re-up, so you can buy more product to get yourself back on your feet. But it's a loan though. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I know that you can do this. So I'm just loaning your money just so you can start again. And then I need my money back. To this day, that boy never gave me my money back, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, this is obviously years and years and years ago when I was very more stupid and still kind of naive to the realities of dealing with street people. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was still like fully in that mindset of keeping it real and all of that crap and living by the laws of what it says in rap songs and stuff like that. But like, I remember he always used to be like, yo, I'm gonna give you the money back, like blah blah blah. But I was still with him all the time. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, the boy just never gave the money back. Like, and there was one time I was away. I think I was at some girl. I was with some girl, and then he called me up randomly. Oh, where you at, bro? Like, I got the money, blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. Just leave it at my place then, and then when I come back, I'll get it. He's like, oh no, I'll give it to you, bro. He knew I wasn't there. That's why he called me up to say that he's got the money. He didn't have the money, bro. Like, and he didn't intend on giving me the money back. He was just, bro, this is the type of mentality of these kind of guys, bro. Like, that's why me personally, I don't never borrow money. I don't do that. If I give you money, that means that's you. Like, I don't expect nothing back. But all this borrowing money, especially to some street dude, like these kind of dudes, nah, man. Nah, bro. It don't go like that. It don't go like that, bro. I don't care if they're, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend. You don't know who your friend is. You don't know who your friend's not, bro. All right? And that's it. But anyway.
Success is a reminder of what they lack. There was a lady who forgave a man for her mother. She even visited him in prison. After he got released, she offered him a job at the same house where he her mother. He ended up her in the same house.
Wow.
Stop helping people in survival mode. They'll always mistake your kindness for weakness. They'll always compete with the hand that fed them. It's always a competition. The same help you gave them is basically a ladder they'll use and rise above you and push you down. They don't want to see you climbing up the ladder. They'll even rewrite the story, making you look like the villain by using narrative control. You remember when I called out Aaron the plumber?
I get him up with any nigga on this earth.
All right, so fight me. Fight me. I made it look like we was beefing. And then you see us on live chopping it up.
Man, I'm fighting on all.
I know, gang. I see you looking good, baby. I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna get you on, bro. Don't even trip.
I say less, gang.
That's called narrative control. I controlled the narrative to make it seem like we was beefing, to go viral. You see how easy people can believe a false narrative? Now imagine the false narratives your jealous friends are creating about you behind your back, controlling the story about you, telling lies on you, making it seem like you're the bad person, all because they're jealous of you, envious of you, hating on you. When a false narrative is created about you, don't pay attention to the one who said it. Pay attention to all the people who believed it.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That's such a serious point, bro. Remember, as I said, I got a lot of backlash because I had my show and my show was connected to Pearl. And Pearl was getting a lot of hate, right? And then who remembers when I started getting all this hate from all these random YouTube channels, all these random YouTubers? They started making videos dissing me, talking crap about me, making up false narratives, blah, 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 things they couldn't even prove is true. And till this day, Deontay Wilder voice, they couldn't prove what they were saying is true. But did any of them retract the things they said? No. Those videos are still up. These guys, there was guys that, Americans, guys that I've never met in life, guys that live 400,000 miles away, yeah, talking about, oh, King Richards doesn't own his channel anymore, Pearl owns his channel, and he's in a 3-year contract, he can't get out of it, and he's in a Suge Knight contract, and blah, 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 and all of this was proven to be wrong. Yeah, it was all wrong, it was all lies. But did these people retract their statements? Nope. Because that's what the false narrative, and you know what, it wasn't even so much these people, these content creators, it was the amount of support they got. That's what was the more disappointing thing. The amount of views these videos was getting, these hate videos was getting more views than my videos were getting. Videos that were just lies, false narratives. I will never forget that phase, that saga I went through. I will never forget that ever in life, bro. Like, that's when I knew that most people are evil, bro. Like, most people are evil. They're hateful, bro. They want you to fail. They want to see your downfall. They want to see you miserable and sad. They take pride. They take joy in seeing you suffer. And now I used to read the comments underneath these videos, and people were just, without no evidence, nothing. They were just backing it like, yeah, get at him. Yeah, he's this, he's that. You're right. I'll never forget that. That taught me a big lesson. There were so many lessons I learned from that stage in my life, and I'll never forget that, bro. Never. That saga literally changed me. It changed me, bro. Like, it changed the way I viewed the world and people, bro. Like, even a lot of people that was people that watch my content, subscribers, viewers, and that, and then I would see some of them that would go over to those videos and they'll be watching and laughing and putting emojis, and I was like, rah. It's an evil world we live in, for real.
You'll be surprised at how many people have been waiting to hear something bad about you. You seem too good to be true. They're scared of your light. Judas was around Jesus the whole time, and he still sold him out. People will know you for 10, 20 years and still believe bad things about you. Don't be surprised. Stop defending yourself. They're projecting. They're envious of you. They're scared of your light. They don't understand your light and why you have it. Remember, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. That's why they making all these false narratives about you. Don't explain yourself. You don't have to. You about to explain yourself to the same people who crucified the perfect man. They hate how you glow. They don't like how you could be able to age backwards. They don't know your age, and they hate that. They don't know that your aging backwards comes from absence of chaos, absence from negativity, absence from environments that are draining, absence from fake conversations, absence from anything fake. When you involve yourself with all that energy, it causes you to age. You chose peace over chaos, and they hate that. I'm 23 and I look like I'm 16, aging like fine wine. They don't like the way you glow. They don't like the way you shine. But I'm gonna get into all that later. Back to manipulation tactics that people use on you. People do unusual things in survival mode. You never know a man until you see him act under pressure. That's why you should never friend up no weak people. Make sure the people in your circle strong. A weak person will sell you out quick because they're in survival mode. They're weak, so they don't know how to deal with pressure. Their mind isn't sharp. Stay away from weak people. Weak people are not loyal. It's an impossibility for them to be loyal. There's always something better that will come along that's gonna make them switch teams. Don't trust nobody who want everybody to like them.
Oh yeah, I learned that a long time ago. I learned that in school. Like, I never trusted those people that they're friends with everybody. They try to be friends with everybody. They try to suck up to everybody. They try to be Mr. Popular, Mrs. Popular with everyone. Bro, those are the fakest people you'll ever meet in life. You can't trust them. You can't say anything to them because they will run and gossip and they will tell your secrets to the ops. They are the most untrustworthy people. They want everyone to like them, bro. They're dodgy, man.
Weak people are dangerous because they're not strong-minded. They could be brainwashed fast and put against the truth because they're weak-minded. Weak people are always miserable because they depend on people so much. And depending on people gives them power over you, which makes weak people powerless. Here's how you spot a weak man. If he tolerates disrespect because he fears being alone. If he seeks validation from women more than seeking it with...
Yeah, and it's so true. You tolerate disrespect from a woman, all that crap, bro. That's weak. That's why any guys that's a simp, any guy that's into that simp kind of mentality, he's always just validating women, trying to get validation from women. He's always like pandering to women, bro. I don't like those dudes. I can't be around those dudes. I don't trust those kind of dudes, bro. They're weak. They can't stand on it. They can't stand on anything, bro. Like, they're just weak. They just want to go along with whatever the crowd is saying because they want to be liked. Get out of here, man.
Within himself, if he can't say no because he's too scared of losing approval, if he copies other men instead of building his own lane, you see how all that stems from external validation? And the problem with seeking external validation is you stifle yourself. You keep people around you who aren't solid, and when life gets hard, they jump ship. Now back to dealing with manipulators. Manipulators don't come with warning signs. They come with tests, and most people fail them. They'll break a boundary just a little bit. They'll step on your shoes. They'll touch without asking. They're watching your reaction, not your words. They'll tell a joke that's insulting. If you laugh it off, they know you'll tolerate it more. They'll overshare something way too personal. It makes you feel like you owe them trust back. You don't. Manipulators don't show up waving red flags. They test waters. They want to see if you will hand over control without realizing it. Always protect your energy and never explain your boundaries twice.
Trust me. That's why, like, a lot of people say to me that, you get upset too quick when people say stuff to you, or, you know, especially like when I do collaboration videos, or, you know, when people are trying to get a reaction out of me. Bro, I set boundaries, so you know what it is with me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a conversation with me and then start talking crap, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen. That's why I always say you wouldn't say it in real life. You wouldn't, because I will check you straight away, bro. Like, it's not that. You know what I mean? And I think that if people just set boundaries, then the world will be a better place. So it's very important to set boundaries with people.
The only reason why you get manipulated a lot and people think you nice and soft is because you're seeking external validation. You want approval from everyone. Let's say you get called ugly by a woman. Your natural reaction is to get sad, angry. Maybe it's because some part of you fears that it might be true. It's crazy how two people can experience the same thing, but one of them will laugh it off, while the other one will destroy themselves from the inside, even though the statement is false.
Excuse me, do you have a boyfriend? I have a boyfriend, I do. How? Hey, no.
My outfit today?
Hell nah, bro. You looking
Bro,
very...
it's okay. He's a fruit bucket. He's a fruit bucket.
Why? I can't show my body.
No, he's a fruit bucket. It's okay.
It's never about what happens. It's about what's happening inside of you. The external world is a mirror of your internal self. You shape your own reality by mastering yourself. But no one wants to hear this. They'd rather believe their pain is caused by their boss at work or by their ex. Nah, it's you. You gotta stand still in the chaos. Stop trying to force control. Let it flow. 99% of the people around you don't like you.
Facts. That is big facts, bro. And everybody watching, stop hate watching me and like the video. There should be just as many likes as there's people watching. 99% of the people around you don't like you. They're just monitoring you. That is facts. This is something I had to accept. You see this video right here? This video we're doing live right now. Come back to this video in like a week and you'll see there's a big difference between how many views this got and how many likes there are. And the reason is there's a lot of people that will watch my videos, but because they don't like me, they won't like it. They know that the like will help the video, but they don't want to do that. But they want to monitor what I'm doing. You see, and it applies to what he's just saying here. 99% of people around you don't like you. It's so true. And it's an evil world we live in. This is just the reality, bro.
They just like what you got. Michael Jordan, you don't like him. You don't know him from a hole in the wall. But you like that gift he got. So when people applaud you, don't pay it no mind. When it's popular to love you, they will. When it's popular to hate you, they will.
Wow. Did you hear what he just said? When it's popular to love you, they will. When it's popular to hate you, they will. That is the truest shit I've ever heard, bro. And I've experienced it myself. Before all the backlash with Pearl, yeah, I was getting all the love. I was getting all the super chats. I was getting all the likes. I was getting all the views, all of that. It was popular to like me, you know, all of this stuff. As soon as the backlash came, all the hate came and it was heavy. People, even other YouTubers that I've come across, I've actually spoke to them in real life. Even they was making videos chatting shit. And I had to check them. Bro, this is how real as it gets. This is as real as it gets, cuz. Yeah? Anyway.
But don't give in to either. It's all fake. All the hate, all the love, it's all fake. They don't love you. They love that gift. Knowing all this protects you from manipulation because people manipulate you and make you feel like you need their approval. I don't care if LeBron James told me, oh, you good at what you do. Okay, cool. Keep it pushing. It gets deeper than that. Let me show you the spiritual world. This is the physical world. Now look, in the spiritual world, he has the full armor of God, the lightness inside him. Watch what happens when he walks past people. You see, the demon spirits all around him. Demons everywhere, mind controlling them. Understand that these evil spirits fear when someone has light energy about them. They're like moths to a flame. That's why they try to manipulate you, get you upset. Even online, they're in your comments trolling. They want a reaction out of you.
Yep. Let me let you into a little secret on my channel. Anybody that says anything really, really negative, their comments get instantly put into the reject bin. But I actually get to see those comments, right? When people say inappropriate things, right? Those comments get blocked. And guess what? I get a lot of troll comments every day, bro. Oh my God. People that do not know me from a hole in the wall, saying all kinds of evil, mean things every single day. I've actually become very numb to it, right? And it's just crazy the amount of energy people have to spread hatred to people they don't know for no reason, no real motivation. It's crazy, fam. It's crazy. Anyway.
Evil spirits love when they get a reaction out of you. They feed off of the negative energy. Don't give them any. It's a bunch of spirits, good spirits, evil spirits, monitoring spirits. It's certain spirits around you that was here to take you out. They hide behind the titles, brother, mother, dad, grandma, auntie. But just because they have the title parent or brother, don't mean they can't have the evil spirit in them too. You could have light energy in you, but yes, your family have the evil spirit in them. That's why some of us have haters for parents. Your parents are really monitoring spirits. That's why our parents don't cheer for us. They try to put fear into us, speak negativity into us, and project their own limitations onto us. Just because they got the title parent don't mean anything. They could still be a hater. Just because someone's your parent don't mean they love you. They just tolerate you. They was put here to keep you distracted from doing your soul's purpose. You know what your soul purpose is. You know what you love to do, but you're scared to do it. You know why? It's because the people around you holding you back. You've been controlled all your life as a kid. Every time you try to be yourself, people make fun of your light, make fun of you for being who you are. That's why I said, stop seeking external validation. These are spiritual attacks. They affected you because you didn't know who you were. Now you learning about yourself. That's why you still here watching me, because it resonates with your soul. Is that really your dad? No, it's just a soul and a spirit. Not all souls are good. Watch your family. They be the main ones hating on you. Watch how you feel when certain people come around you.
Do you know what's so real as well? He's making certain points about sometimes your family are your biggest haters, and that is some true shit as well. You got to be very, very careful in this world and be very observant. And like when people say certain little nasty comments, negative comments, you've got to really take those on board and understand when someone is hating on you. Yeah. Like banter is banter, you know, jokes are jokes, but like when people say like kind of nasty comments that are spiteful, you got to really take notice of those instances, especially if it's friends and so-called friends and family, because sometimes the people closest to you, they really are wishing on your downfall. You know, they might be jealous and envious of you for so many reasons. Maybe you have a talent, or maybe you have an advantage that they don't have, and they just cannot genuinely be happy for you. You know, they'll try and bring you down or undermine you in one way or another. And it's real. It happens. This is real shit. You know, and yeah, so.
Stop looking at people as people and look at them as souls and spirits. Your mom was put here to take you out. Why you think your family attack you so much? Y'all always bump heads. It's always a problem between you and this family of yours. That's not really your family. They're agents put here to take you out. You were chosen one. My job is just to guide you. Your family ain't really your family. They were assigned to you. They were assigned to you to keep you attached to this world. When you wake up and start seeing how crazy and controlled the world really is, who's the first one to call you crazy? Your family. They're placed here to keep you from truly breaking free.
I would say it depends what kind of family you have, though. Like he's going on and on about family being, you know, there to kind of control you or bring you down. But I think that it depends. Like not all families and not all parents are like that, but it does happen. So, you know, I do get where he's coming from.
Get past the schools and the media's control, they're hoping that your ties to your family keeps you grounded. And that's my lesson to you. Watch out for people in survival mode. Your family, your friends, your girlfriend. The world's job is to keep you grounded, stuck. Keep playing this video over and over and over again. While you at work, while you driving, play it over and over again until it sticks. The reason I'm giving you this advice isn't because I'm smarter than you. It's because I made mistakes.
All right, let's get to the next one. And everybody watching, please like the video. We should have as many likes as we have people watching. Yeah, we're nearly there. So don't be an egg. Don't be a hate watcher. Yeah, just like the video. It's a very simple request. All right. And it's free. It doesn't take anything from you. And yeah, but let's carry on with this video.
Your biggest enemy as a black man is another black man. They're not genuine at all. They grew up in a survival-based environment, so they don't want to make connections. They just want to see what they can get from you. They're most likely to rob you, backdoor you, snake you, slime you out, and steal from you than anybody else. They're very good at analyzing people. They're also good at human psychology, even though they don't study it. They pay attention to body language, mannerisms, just to see if you soft or you were easy lit.
That's so true. That's so true. Like all these hood guys, you know, they have PhDs in psychology, even though they've never ever gone to university for it. They know who's weak. They know who's an easy target. They know who can be manipulated very easily. They know exactly what to say. They know what your emotional triggers are. You know, like, it's so wild. Like, it's so wild. Like, these kind of people are very dangerous. You know, and again, especially in the black community, we have a lot of individuals that are like this. It's very, 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 very dangerous out there. And to be honest with you, like, most of these kind of people are to be avoided. They're not meant to be pedestalized. They're not meant to be role models. They're not meant to be supported. All right, they're not meant to be romanticized. Oh, I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, he's been to jail. He's a real nigger. All of this crap, bro. This is all a psyop, bro. This is not a real culture. This is a lie. This is a trap. You know, making out that these thugs and criminals and scammers and these are the people that are more desirable. If a guy does the right thing, he's legitimate, works a 9 to 5, he's somehow in this warped version of reality, that person, that guy is a lame. He's undesirable. He's not the first choice. It's crazy, bro.
They study all this just to see if they could get over on you. All they want to do is see what they can get from you. They all fake. Today, we're going to look at some of the 48 laws of power that street people are masters of. Law 19, know who you're dealing with.
I heard you top dog now. All over the world telling me you running the neighborhood.
I'm gonna set you up with a little corner, you understand what I'm saying?
I'll deal the block. It's my block.
No, you can't do that. Because if you get busted, you all of my shit. You understand that?
Yo, Calvin, man, why you doing this, man? I can tell that's you.
All that.
Ace failed to realize that Calvin was always a hater.
Something that just comes to mind. Isn't this what every rapper raps about doing? What this guy Calvin is doing in this movie Paid in Full. Isn't this what rappers talk about? How they will rob anyone, they'll take their money, they're dealers, you know, they're career criminals, they're real. They'll delete other guys, they don't care. They'll rob, they'll steal. Listen, the devil came to kill, steal, and destroy. But for some reason, these individuals that come out and represent the image of someone that will kill, steal, and destroy is for some reason pedestalized and supported and championed. We always got to hear their opinion about everything. Oh, he's a bad man. We need to go and watch his podcast and listen to his mindset about life and what he says is real. Keeping it real. It's a lie, bro. This whole thing is a lie. And I was brainwashed like everybody else, every other black boy. I was brainwashed as well. Right. And it's not until like the last five years or so, you know, I realized that this is absolute lies. It's a trap. It's a psyop on black youth specifically, even though this is prevalent in other ethnic minorities and communities. But in the black community, this is pushed to the forefront. These kind of characters are made the face of black youth. That's why when you're walking down the road, you know, all these other ethnic minorities, they cross the road or they hold their handbag tight or whatever. When you're walking, you know, you're just a normal black guy, whatever. Even though the majority of black guys are not committing crimes, they're not career criminals. But for some reason, these career criminals, bad man, YNs, GMs, whatever you want to call it, they're pushed in our faces all the time in media. and black representation. We always got to listen to their point of view, and it's bullshit.
Always remember, haters want your spot.
I heard you top dog now.
Ace made millions of dollars selling work. When he put Calvin on, Calvin felt entitled to more. His jealousy caused him to rob Ace and clap him. Somebody hating on you will kill you. A person in survival mode will put more energy into destroying you and fixing their own situation. Keep everything private. Stop trying to put everybody on. Stop trying to help everybody. Be careful taking people to the top that don't even want to see you at the top. A young Dolph got clapped by the man right behind him. A jealous man is a dangerous woman. A jealous man is the most dangerous person alive.
For me personally, I have a very, very, very tiny circle. Like, I know a lot of people, a lot, bro. A lot of people would say they know me, but as in people that I talk to day to day, bruh, that's a one hand job, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Pause. One hand job. Pause. But I could count that on one hand, bro. All right. So say I become mad successful tomorrow. I know most of all these people, I know they're going to come out and say, oh yeah, King Riches, I knew you could do it, blah, blah, blah. I knew you had it in you. I was always supporting you, blah, blah, blah. Is that really the facts though? Is that really true though? Is that really the truth though? Because I know it's not, and I'm not stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not like most people. When they become successful, they're gonna get gassed when all these so-called friends come out of the woodwork and say, oh yeah, you're great, man, I knew you could make it, blah blah blah, gassing them up. Like, they're gonna love it, love all the attention and popularity. But me personally, like, it's not gonna move me, bro, because I know when I was in the dark times, who bothered to call me? When I was in pain, when I was in heartache, when I was not motivated, when the money was low, all these kind of things. That's when you see who the people really, who the real people are. Like, when in the dark times, not when everything's great, not when you're a champion, not when you're winning. It's when you're losing, when you lost, when you're broke, when your heart broke. Who is there? Who's got time to listen to your pain? That's when you know who's for you. It's not when you're winning. It's not when you're in the club. Oh, who's ready to come to the club with you? Who wants to come party? You want to be around people that just want to party all the time. Oh, you got girls. Now they want to come. Oh, let's go and meet up with some girls. Yeah, now they're there. But when it's time to actually grind and go through the pain, the blood, sweat and tears, they're not there. But if you make it now, they're going to be right there, standing next to you in the picture, hugging you, putting their arm around you. But when you were sweating in pain, they wasn't there. There was nowhere to be seen. They were living their own movie, living their life. Trust me, that ain't going to work with me, bruh. Trust me.
I got beef with you, I know who to look for. But a jealous person gonna come in the form of love, a fan, a supporter who really don't like what you got going on. Be wary of people who constantly keep an eye on you, but don't compliment or support you. Not all onlookers are friends. They're just amazed you're still standing after all the traps they set for you. That's what.
Absolutely. As I said, I'll give you the example from my life. I do content. I do YouTube videos. Most of the people that watch my YouTube videos, they don't like the videos. That just lets me know a lot of people that watch me are hate watchers. I understand that. That's a clear example. Same as on Instagram. You post something, or all these people that follow you, and these are people that you know in real life, most of them will look at your stuff and they will not like it, bro. Why? You got to think, why? This is an evil world we live in, bro. Most people are not your friends, bro. Like, that's just the truth. You get more support from strangers than you do actually people you know in real life. It's crazy. And then most of your friends that don't support you, they go on to support other strangers. It's so weird, like, it's crazy.
Why they don't heart your story or don't reply, but they constantly watching because they're weird. That's why I said you don't gotta post everything on your story. Nobody could block your blessings if they don't see them. Keep your mouth closed. Everybody not solid like you. Everybody not loyal like you. Not everybody could hold their tongue. Everybody don't need to be hearing what you're going through. Because when you do that, you're giving them keys to open doors and go in other rooms and talk. Stop telling everybody how you make your money. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Facts. It's so weird, like, people come under my videos and ask me, oh, King Riches, how do you make money? Do you just do YouTube, or well, how do you make money? I'm like, bro, in my head, I'm like, why are you asking how I make money? Why do you want to know? What are you going to do with that information, bro? Why do you want to know? Like, bro, people are so crafty, bro. I really don't like people that ask me loads of questions about me, my personal stuff. Like, especially if it's just a straight up stranger. You want to ask me how do you get money? Where do you get money from? How much money do you make doing this? Like, all of this stuff. They want to know, oh, where did you go school? Oh, this, that, the other. How old are you? What's your last name? What's this? What's that? Bro, you don't need to fucking know, bro, because I don't trust you. And that's it. That's it. People are too crafty. They're too dodgy, man. They're too evil, bro. Like, I was taught that from a long time ago. Even before I even started doing YouTube, I was taught, don't put out your information. Don't give strangers your information because they will use it against you in one way or another. Even if it's something insignificant, bro. Even if it's something that it seems like, oh, it's a minor thing. You can just tell them that thing. No, bruv. No, bruv. You don't know what people are up to, fam. Like, it's a sad reality that there's some people that are out there trying to find a strategy to bring you down and destroy you. That's just the way the world is, bro. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. Some people that are complete strangers, you don't know them from nowhere, but they've made it their mission to get you. And it's like what he said in the video, like, bro, so I would like to think I'm not a bad person. Like, at my core, I'm not a bad person, bro. Like, do I make mistakes? Yes. Right? Do I do things that are not right sometimes? Yes. But at my core, I'm not an evil person, bro. I'm not an evil guy. And sometimes when you are like that, you have that good spirit inside you, and you want the best for all your friends. You want all your friends to win. You want everybody to be successful. Blah, blah, blah. You're genuinely happy for other people. You think, oh, we can all win. It's not a thing of, oh, just me at the mountaintop. Why can't we all be happy and smiling with money and girls and etc, etc? Why can't we all wear Rolexes and gold chains? Why not? And then you try to apply that mentality to other people who are in survival mode, just like these people we're talking about in this video, these street people, hood people. You can't apply that kind of mentality. They will eat you alive. They will destroy you. Remember, these are master manipulators. These are guys and girls that have PhDs in psychology, but they never went to school. They went to hood university, bro. How to manipulate, how to get over, how to use people, how to manipulate people, bro. And then you come there with your good spirit. And then they use that, twist it, get everything they can out of you, and then they'll just dash you into the trash. This is how it is, bro. Like, that's why now the way I am, even though I'm a good person, I'm a very hardened person. Very hardened. Very hardened, bro. Like, because we live in a hard world, bro. We live in an evil world. And like, if you don't protect yourself, yeah, if you leave yourself open to attack, you will be hurt severely. Anyway, please, everybody watching, like the video. I hope that this has been educational. Again, this is from the General Zay YouTube channel. I've reacted to his videos. I'm gonna do another reaction to the rest of the second video at another point. Make sure you go check out his video. Hopefully at some point I'll maybe be able to get to interview him, do an interview with him on this channel. I'll reach out to him and see what he says. But yeah. But to be honest, in my opinion, I feel like street guys, hood guys, bad man, all the YNs, gang members, all these kind of people, most of them, they're not good people, bro. Like they're untrustworthy people. They live in survival mode. People that are in survival mode, just for the most part, you can't trust them as far as you can throw them, bro, to be honest. And that's just the way it is. That's just the reality. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll be back again with another live stream tomorrow. You know how it goes. Yeah. Please leave your comments. Let me know about your own stories. Actually, share your experiences with hood people, like the things you've gone through. I want to know, like, tell me your stories of what you've learned dealing with hood people. Maybe you are a hood person and you disagree with what I'm saying. Let me know in the comment section below. Because me personally, at this point, I just think that anybody that's got any kind of logic or sense in their head would know that coming from the hood is not a badge of honor. Yeah. And that most of these people are they're just not good people, bro. I'm sorry, they're not, bro. And all this kind of media representation of the hood and being gang and all of that, I think is demonic, to be honest. I think is dysfunctional and demonic, bro. And that's it. Big up to Daniel. I think Daniel was the only person that hit the super chat on this. So, you know, big up to Daniel for the super chat. But if you want to donate to the channel, drop a super thanks or hit up, or this is actually a better way to donate, but donate by PayPal, www.paypal.me/KingRiches1 right here. This is actually the best way to donate if you want to donate. Yeah, but if not, super chat, super thanks in the comment section, all of that. Support what I'm doing out here, because I'm not putting out evil content, demonic content. I'm just putting out reality, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll be out of here. I'll be back again tomorrow. You lot take care. I'm out. Peace.